What we have here is an example of the quantum eraser experiment that is all over Google. I think Scientific American was the first to publish the little experiment. Basically, you set up a double slit with a needle and a laser beam, so when the laser shines through the needle, the photon's got to go on the left or right hand side, and on the other side of that needle they'll create an interference pattern, which would be seen as a bunch of darkened spots and red laser spots, kind of like a zebra pattern. Now if you have polarized film and take one set of polarized film in one direction, say horizontal, on the left side of the needle, and then the other one on, say, vertical polarization on the right-hand side of the needle, right a little bit after the needle, so in the path it would look like the laser, then the needle, then the two polarizing filters, you'll get no interference pattern, which is what you're looking at right now. And if you take a third polarized piece of film, and whether you slide it in the beam after the filter and the needle, at horizontal or vertical, depending on which way you have the filter, left and right, it'll erase the path around the needle that was taken. And the easiest way to see it is what you're looking at right now is if I'm going to take the polarizing film off camera and put it in the beam, and it's going to cut off the left half. Let's just say that's horizontal polarization. I really don't know. I didn't measure which one's which. And then you take the polarizing film and tilt it so it's vertical polarization, and then it cancels out the right side. So that basically is erasing the quantum information of which side the needle the photon passed before the photon even gets there. It's spooky quantum stuff. And if you put the film at a 45-degree angle, you can kind of see how the left side right there is a little bit less intense. It's blocking more on the left than on the right, just by a little bit. And then you 45-degree it the other way, you can kind of see that the right's being blocked a little bit more. This example's not great because you can see it's not very centered. I tried the best that I could to get the laser centered, but I'll show you the setup. One reason why it's not exactly perfect is I wanted it to be portable. So what I'm using is a setup inside of a SparkFun red box. The way it looks right now from the outside is there's the laser and the needle with the film, and on the inside we'll go ahead and show you. It's a very, very basic setup. Cheap little laser module I got from I don't even remember, it's been so long. This is the lithium backpack battery from Liquidware, purchased a while ago. Really good for Arduinos, but this, I just want to have something that'll last a long, long time. Powering this laser, and there's the needle and the polarizing film on both sides. Hot glued it all together so that it's just right. It's got a nice little switch in the battery pack, so you can turn it off and turn it on. It's all lined up so that you can just take this box without, assuming you don't knock it around too much, and put it wherever you want, against, wall or anything like that. You probably can't even see the laser dot with this horrible camera. But I like to set it up on a black background just to see the clarity of the beam. You can kind of see, I don't know if you can make out, that dark spot in the middle is the actual needle itself, so when the photons are going on the left and right, you can kind of see that path that it takes. That was kind of interesting little experiment. It's kind of cool. You can do at home with a little bit of quantum physics there. And that's basically all there is to it. And your little portable, this is the other piece of polarizing film that I put in outside the box like this to cut off the left or right hand side. So it's a pretty neat little experiment. Now it's pretty much portable. Again, if you do a quantum eraser Google search, you'll see plenty of websites dedicated to setup. It's a pretty neat little thing to try out. Give it a test. The polarizing films pretty expensive, and a lot of the websites have a minimum size order, so I've got way too much of this film that I'll ever use in my lifetime, but it's cool to set up. So thanks for watching.